my Mardi Gras-inspired king cake. A sweet, buttery dough stuffed with a nutty praline cream, jazzed up with a colourful coconut topping. This is the ultimate good time bake. So I was out in New Orleans this year, and I just happened to go right at the beginning of Mardi Gras season. And the one thing I learned about that was that it's all about cake. Turns out they eat king cake for something like 3 months. Everything about this cake shouts Mardi Gras. It shouts festival. It shouts celebrate. I'm starting with an enriched bread dough. Add 7 grams of yeast to 600 grams of strong bread flour and 7 grams of salt. I'm not going to let it touch the yeast or it will kill my yeast. Yeast doesn't like salt, but it does like sugar. That's 40 grams straight in. It likes to be fed, a little bit like me. And then I've got 100 grams of melted butter. Grab 2 eggs. And we want exactly 350 mils of eggs and milk combined. Pour into the flour and mix. So you've got like a bread dough, but sweet and buttery and yummy. That's my kind of bread. Use the mixer's bread hook to knead for 6 minutes. This is what it should be like. It should be lovely and stretchy and smooth. That's perfect. Pop that into the bowl and leave in a warm place to double in size while we make the filling. In New Orleans, they like their king cake weighty. They are packed with delicious, creamy fillings. We even had one with cheese. So I'm going to make mine with a rich praline cream. First thing I'm going to start with is my praline. Add 70 grams of caster sugar to a pan and swirl to an even layer. I want the sugar to melt evenly. There's 2 smells, caramel and burnt. And it literally takes seconds to burn. Got it at that lovely golden colour. 40 grams of pecans straight in. There's nothing like this. And let it cool. There's nothing like this. This is the cooler cousin of the caramels. Isn't that lovely? Then crush to a fine crumb. So let's make our praline cream. I've got 225 grams of full-fat cream cheese. Add our praline crumb. 1 teaspoon each of vanilla extract, almond extract, and mix. And as fillings go, this is a good filling. Now onto our light and airy dough. Gorgeous. And we want to roll this out to a square. Wait, let me get my tape measure. This still makes my husband laugh. In the kitchen, we have our own. He has his, I have mine. Use the edge of the rolling pin and your tape measure to get it to 43 centimetres squared. What about there? And it's ready for the delicious filling. Spread that all over, leaving about 1 centimetre around the edge. Now for the fun bit, shaping our dough. And here's how to get the perfect roll. So just kind of like pull, tuck it over, make sure we get these lovely tight rolls. And this is just a really good way of getting filling into dough. You name it, whatever it is, whether it's a Swiss roll or a jam roly-poly. And to get the king cake shape, I'm using a bundt tin. Grab it and go. Ready, steady, go. In. You gotta go, you gotta commit. And these 2 edges, just pinch them together. And that's the best thing about working with dough, is that you can manipulate it. And no mucking about. Once it's doubled in size, it's straight into the oven. Yes! It's like one giant donut. This is what making celebration cakes is all about. It's about the decorating. To start, I'm topping the cake with my super simple glaze. 200 grams of icing sugar and 3 tablespoons of water. The trick to getting your water icing right, just let it do its thing. Let it drip. But now we are gonna add some colour. With desiccated coconut and my handy colouring hack, add a drop of food colouring to a bag of coconut. And hey presto. Cool, right? Doesn't it just look spectacular? Now you see why they call it king cake. My glorious Mardi Gras king cake, sweet buttery bread rolled with a creamy melted praline filling and a colourful coconut topping. A delicious way to bring good times to the party. Is that bit in the middle? And it's covered in that cream. That's the best bit. Not that.